Okay, hello everybody, Roman here with Basic to Final, and in this video we are looking at mark points. This is perhaps one of the most useful topics, useful features of the A10C, and once I learned this, it absolutely changed everything for me. So we're in active pause, we're over here at the NTTR, and up ahead we have a range set up, a bunch of mock targets down there. So let's look at creating mark points. So we're going to go air to ground mode on the T-pod. Make T-pod our soy. We'll start slewing it down there. You can see the ranges, and let's say that so just kind of how this is useful. You're holding off target area, 15 nautical miles out, just kind of in an orbit, and you're trying to sort some targets. So you're going through and you're like, wow, this is a target-rich environment, and you want to start marking your targets. It's really easy to create a mark point. Whatever sensor you're using is simply TMS right. And so you saw my CDU page, or CDU repeater page, it just created Markpoint Alpha. This is a group of trucks, and so, alright, let's keep going. We'll find some more targets here. Ooh, okay, more trucks. We'll do TMS right, Markpoint Bravo. And let's see, let's zoom out. Maybe we can find something cool. Trucks. More trucks. There's gotta be something cool down here. More trucks. Hang on here. I'm trying to find some diversity in the targets. Here we go. APCs. So we'll do TMS right. APC. There's gotta be a tank out here somewhere. Okay, we got a tank, TMS right. So now we're on Markpoint Delta. We've got 4 different mark points that we have created. So let's take a look at looking at these mark points basically. So with our selector dial, we'll throw it to mark point. We'll do function steer, and now with the data management switch, I will do first I'll create the HUD soy with coolie hat down short, and then data management switch. I will cycle through my mark points. You can see my HUD moving down there. So let's go to function steer. There we go, Markpoint Alpha. Now to take a look at Markpoint Alpha, it's China hat aft long, and this is slaving all the sensors to that. So T-pod look there, and now with the data management switch, we can just go up, Markpoint Bravo, up again, Markpoint Charlie, up again, that tank at Markpoint Delta. So let's say you've been doing this for a while, you found your 25 targets. If you create another mark point, you're simply going to override your Markpoint Alpha. So you want to store these mark points. So let's go back to that first cluster, Markpoint Alpha, and we want to save this. There's a really easy way to do this. We're simply going to hit on this page, go to the waypoint page, we will copy this mark point. Oops, let's clear, I had a 0 in there. We will copy this mark point, and let's call it T.U for target and utility. So actually, we should probably clear this. We'll call it T1.U. And you can create any type of code or nomenclature you want for this. It doesn't really matter. So let's go back to function steer. We'll do data switch up. Let's go find that tank. Okay, we found the tank, waypoint, and we will copy this mark point, and we're going to call him T.2, and we'll do A for armor. And so, yeah, you could do A for anti-aircraft, or double A for anti-aircraft, or T.S for SAM. You can really just come up with any nomenclature or pattern or group, any shorthand that helps you plug this in. That would be kind of a fun thing to work on. So I'm just doing this as an example. Okay, so we copied it, we'll name it, and now we've saved our first waypoint, which was that first mark point. Markpoint Alpha is that group of trucks, and that tank. We said, okay, those are our priority targets. So now we can go back to function steer, and let's change this to the mission dial. Function steer again, function position, function steer, and I'm gonna make my HUD soy. Yeah, mission dial. Okay, now it's going. So I cycled up. These are points that I created earlier, and we found our first cluster of trucks and the tank. It's been saved. So we could go back. We'll make our T-pod soy again. We could go back, and we could create more mark points. I think I already got that guy. Let's get a bus. So mark point echo is going to be TMS right. Now we have mark point echo. And you can see this is a really easy process. Again, we want to create mark point echo as a waypoint. We'll throw it to mark point. We'll do function steer. We'll make HUD soy, data management switch up. There's mark point echo, waypoint. So I guess a good process would be to, you're holding off the target area, you're going through, you mark your 25 targets, you go back through easily and look through and say, okay, what targets do I want to keep as waypoints? Go through, make your waypoints, and repeat the process. And then when you get to the end there, you've got function steer. We'll go back to mission, function position, function steer. You've got your targets that are easy to examine. So China hat aft to slave all, and we can cycle through whatever targets you kept, and then you can do your attack runs. Honestly, the mark point function in the A10 is phenomenal. Probably the most useful feature. And once you get a little practice with it, all the HOTAS commands become second nature, and it really is pretty cool. Hope this helps, and thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be worth your time. If so, consider helping us out by liking, commenting, or subscribing below. It definitely helps to grow the channel. And again, we appreciate you watching. Thank you.